Welcome to the Carbonite Jedi, where we rediscover the wonders of Star Wars, the original trilogy, and beyond. And tonight we are going beyond, or maybe pre Star Wars. Um, we're going to be watching the new episodes of Maul Shadow Lord, which came out on Disney on Monday, I believe. But we are going to watch it now. And to watch it with us, I have my good friend and a long time buddy from high school, Scott from Raptor Sports and Movies. Hey, Scott.
Hey, Mike. Thanks for inviting me. I've got my alternate Rafters Jedi black jersey on. That's what I call it. That's my Jedi jersey. And yeah, I'm interested to see how this turns out.
Yeah. I think I figured out what was going on with our technical difficulties. I had the resolution set to 1020 instead of 768. So when I set it back, it started working. So
okay. Hey,
Russell, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. You're always there. You're like you're my rock in stormy weather.
You're Yoda?
Yeah, he's my R2D2.
There you go. That's a good compliment.
Yeah. So thanks, Russell. So real quick before we start, Scott, what do you know about Darth Maul?
Well, what I know and what I've heard are two totally different things. So I heard that he was in the comic books and he got cut in half, but he didn't die. And past that, I really don't know that much. You know, Sith, bad guy. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much it. And then I think I saw him in The Mandalorian, or was it the other show? The one where they get stuck on the planet. Live action.
He's been in two movies. He was in The Phantom Menace.
Right.
And then he was shown in Solo. The movie
okay, yeah, I do remember him. That's where I must be remembering him there. I thought he was in, what's the one where they get stuck on the planet and then we have the artist gods, Mortis gods?
Oh, no, he wasn't in. You're talking about Ahsoka?
Oh, okay, it's Ahsoka. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he wasn't in that one.
Then I'm remembering Solo then. Yeah.
So the backstory is there's a planet called Dathomir, and that's where the remember that beast that Jabba the Hutt had under his Rancor?
Right.
It came from the planet Dathomir. And in addition to that, there were these witches. They call them the Witches of Dathomir, and apparently they're a little bit stronger in their magic than the Jedi were with the Force, and they could like resurrect people, create zombies. They were in Ahsoka, you know. Okay. They're the one that raised the stormtroopers and made them stormtrooper zombies and stuff.
Right. Didn't really care for that.
Yeah, and then so Darth Maul is also from there. Oh, I hear somebody knocking back door. Who could it be? JD, what's going on, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
all the way from Iowa, right?
Yep, I'm in Iowa right now. We're driving back early tomorrow morning, but
man,
oh, wow.
Are you going to be able to watch with us, or?
I don't think so because everybody's hogging all the TVs. So just thought I'd stop by and say hi for a little bit and chat for a little bit. So
awesome. Yeah, Russell says hello.
Hello.
Little Bird told me that you did good in your men's basketball bracket.
Yeah, I won my dad's league. I was the only one that picked Michigan to win, so that helped me out.
That's awesome. That's so fun.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
It's always nice to win, especially when it's a good little surprise.
Yeah.
I'd asked Scott what he knew about Darth Maul. And what do you know about Darth Maul?
I know that like he got chopped in half in episode one. Everyone thought he was dead, but then they made the cartoon and he's actually alive. Has like spider legs.
Mhm.
He has a brother named Savage or Savage, however you say it.
Yeah, Savage.
And that's pretty much all I really know.
He has his own perfume.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his brother perfume. So he when he got chopped in half, people were like, "Oh, he's dead," but they said that he was so angry in the fort, or that it sustained him as a Sith and on the dark side, that he was able to live.
Yeah.
And he fell in the trash. They took him to another planet, the trash planet, dumped him, and he stayed there for a couple of years. Became kind of basically feral, but he built his legs, the
Yeah.
spider ones, and his brother went to save him and brought him back to Dathomir. And they gave him regular legs, and I think that's where this is picking up. I'm not sure. I don't know anything about this show except for what I watched on the trailer, and it looks like he's a mafia boss or something.
Oh, okay.
So
He's like a mini hut.
kind of, yeah. He took
Yeah.
over being the on Mandalore. He became the mafia boss on Mandalore. So,
Nice.
all right, Russell, are you going to watch it with us, or he might have stepped off? He said he'd already seen it.
Oh.
So you're not going to be able to watch it, right, JD?
I don't think so.
Okay. Scott, I'm at 000. Are you there too?
I'm there.
Okay. I'm going to count down from 3. 3, 2, 1, go. JD, the Lucasfilm sign that comes up.
Yeah.
It's silver.
Mhm. Are the episodes like 30-ish minutes or like 22 an hour?
They're 30-ish,
Okay.
but I'm sure with like the last credits, it'll probably be 25 minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Russell, you're definitely going to get our reactions. If there's a jump scare, I'm going to come out of my chair.
It looks like they're flying over Coruscant.
Oh.
And like police cruisers.
When did Coruscant get destroyed? Because we didn't see Coruscant in the original at all.
Oh, what do you mean?
Was it destroyed, or is it, quote, still around?
It's still around.
Okay. Mike, I'm going to have commercials.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Hey, it's C3PO.
I see Mandalorians. Is that what I see?
Yeah, that is actually, I believe, Bo-Katan. If you remember Bo-Katan from The Mandalorian.
I do. When they come out with more episodes, I'm going to have to rewatch The Mandalorian.
I know. Are you going to go watch the Mandalorian Grogu? It comes out in May, I think.
Late May.
Yeah, 22nd.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to watch. Well, I'm going to try. Put it that way.
So, how would you rate the animation, Scott?
I rate it pretty high because it doesn't look like animation to me.
Almost, yeah. It almost looks like real, huh?
And that's a big plus for me because I'm not a fan of cartoons.
Ooh.
Oh, that's sweet. I mean, they dial it back just enough to let you know it is a cartoon.
Yeah. So this has to be.
So
Yeah, this
there's
part right here is where they had the trailer. They were showing this part.
so they got two guys that look like Maul. So that's I'm guessing that's him and his brother.
No, that's not Maul because he's got legs.
Well, they're Maul like.
Oh
Okay, so there he is. All right.
my gosh, that's fantastic.
Oh, now we got the intro. Very Japanese inspired lettering there.
Yep. JD, if you don't want us to like spoil it for you, you don't have to stay if you don't want to.
Okay. When do you guys plan to like do this? Are you like a weekly thing? You're gonna do this?
Yeah.
We could.
What's best for you guys? Like Thursday, Friday nights?
Well, I'm tied up next Thursday, and then the Friday after that, I'm tied up with my celebration.
What about
24th.
Thursday nights? Because I mean, each episode's only like 30 minutes.
We could probably do Thursday. I got a guest coming on this coming Thursday, but we could schedule it. We schedule it right. I could end that and then
Okay.
come over to your channel.
How about you, JD?
That
You're
should
good?
work. Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it on Thursdays because I think it comes out either Mondays or Wednesdays.
Okay.
All right, man. Thank you so much for coming by.
Yeah.
Safe travels, JD.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, drive safe.
Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye-bye.
Later.
That was awesome. He came by.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Yeah, Russell, you're totally right. It was between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. So he got dismissed by the Emperor, and he picked up Darth Vader because there can only be one master and one apprentice.
I hope they don't mess with that in the Mandalorian Grogu movie and screw that up. As they like to screw up canon in Star Wars so much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, in that part, it'll be like 5 to 10 years after Return of the Jedi. So the Emperor is not there. Darth Vader's not there.
And she's just a kid.
This is right around the time when not Rogue One, but freaking
Wouldn't the supervisor droid have all the codes?
probably. Mm.
We'll be setting the trap.
He was the original voice on the Clone Wars.
Oh. Oh, got the fake legs.
Yep. Oh, he hates Emperor so much, but not as much as Obi-Wan Kenobi. Did you ever watch Boba Fett series?
I did.
Yeah, the Pikes were on the Boba Fett.
Oh, poor guy.
He's going to take the head. Who was the guy on Rogue One? The actor?
I have no idea.
Oh,
I begrudgingly watched Rogue One.
he had a series on Disney Plus on Star Wars.
I do like how they made all the droids and the costumes and even his outfit like
Yeah,
grungy, not
I know.
clean and sparkly.
That was the whole thing that Roger Christian talked about. Andor. It was Andor. This is the time that Andor's happening. I don't know if you saw Andor.
I saw the first season, but I did not see the second.
Actually, halfway through the second season, it's kind of slow, but then it gets really so good. I mean, the half to the last is so amazing.
I may have to go back and watch it.
But anyway, the first season, when he gets caught and put in jail, that's this era. I mean, that's this timeline right now. It says, blah, 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 blah.
It's just immediately, and he says, "Hold off on that."
I know. He's been absorbed by the Empire. What is he talking about?
Yeah, everybody's under Empire rule, right?
Yep.
You don't have the choice. I'm surprised we don't see banners throughout the city.
Uh, Wookie. Hmm.
Well, we don't get to see what the droid had to say.
I know. No, he was sent there as a red herring.
There we go. Well, he keeps an eye on everything, doesn't he?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty grungy in that place. You'd think with all those droids and stuff, they'd be able to keep it clean.
Right? It
Guess
looks
it's
like
not neutral anymore.
it looks like he can run as fast as the droids.
Oh,
He's so little.
I know. It's like an old junker truck.
Right?
I guess Maul is out to kill both bosses.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Oh, they got two Mandalorians. Woo.
So I
Man,
love that.
I would
Go
not
ahead.
like to live in Coruscant.
Yeah, it seems like it's always having speed chases and shoot 'em ups.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Run away. Wow, that's like a heavy duty.
Gatling gun.
I know. Oh,
Those dudes made it back to the lair really quick.
yeah.
I don't think we were supposed to catch that.
Vario is Jeffrey Epstein.
He has an island.
No, when he's in jail, the camera is going to go offline, and he'll end up suicide. Well,
Right.
self death. Darth Maul has that smooth voice, but man, he's ruthless.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. You're a cop.
I wonder where she comes into all this. We're supposed to immediately talk to them. Nope,
Hey, Mike,
not
I gotta go. I'll be back.
okay.
I'm gonna drop out for a second.
All right.
Remove me. I'll be back.
All right. What do I think so far, Russell? I think it's pretty fantastic. I like it so far. It's showing the ruthlessness of Darth Maul, and nobody's expecting him to show up. So, yeah. What did you think? I mean, they did some top notch animation on this. I mean, it looks so real. Yeah, there's only one Jedi. Yeah, that's what Darth Maul hates him too. Whoops. Oh no. Uh oh. That sounds like Warwick Davis. That's who it was. I knew I heard him before. Oh boy. Oh heck yeah. Way better. Oh, this was on the trailer too. Oh boy. Oh man.
Sorry about that, Mike.
Oh no, you're good.
Had somebody come to the door, and there's somebody that I'm needing to talk to, and that wasn't them.
Uh, and just one shot, and that guy would be down. Is that a Jedi? Uh, that's Warwick Davis, the robot's voice.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he got one of them.
Oh, and now he's fine.
Oh boy.
He loves to hit people in the face, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's mean.
Well, that's how he killed Qui-Gon. Punched him in the face.
Yeah. He's lucky that Maul didn't kill him. That poor guy.
Is she having memories?
No, she's probably trying to contact her. The other guy, if she has the force. Ooh. Yeah, Russell, I do believe this is better than the last series.
I agree. Good introduction to characters. We know enough to want to keep watching.
What the heck?
Oh, so she definitely knows who he is.
Yeah, there's there's one girl that he like he trains as an apprentice, and I think her name was Talon or something to that effect. And music's fantastic.
Yeah, I agree. And different. We're not using the same old, same old.
Yeah. All right, Scott, episode 1, what do you think?
Are we pausing?
Yeah.
Okay. I liked it. Like I said, it was just enough introduction to characters.
Mm-hmm.
We get to see another Maul type character, that race or whatever you want to call it in the Star Wars universe.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was interesting. I like that he left the policeman alive, because he's going to come after him.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's going to be used, or maybe Maul has something over on him and he can use it later, and the guy just doesn't know it yet. He didn't seem to know who Maul was.
No. Uh-uh.
So he's
I don't
definitely
think anybody except for the criminal element knew who Maul was at that time, because
right.
he's been gone since the Phantom Menace, and this is in between Revenge of the Sith and Star Wars. Because I mean, Anakin was 9. I think he was 21 in Revenge of the Sith. So that's a good time, period. Plus, Maul was kind of hidden behind the emperor because he's like his like shadow hand or whatever. They don't really bring out their apprentices, to show everybody. So not many people knew about him.
Right.
Yeah. So on a scale of 1 to 5.
I'd probably give it a 4. Probably give it a
Okay.
4, a solid 4.
Yep. I was going to say 4 to 4.5. Yep. Exactly. I think it was fantastic. I love, like I said, the music, the animation. They really went all in on the animation. If they don't do a live action, I think that if they're going to do an animation, that it should be all in like this.
Yeah.
Because what's the use of having half-assed animation when you can do it a lot cheaper than live, doing a live action movie. So
Right. And just think how hard it would be to be a director of one of these, because you can't say, okay, give me more Maul, give me more, give me more. You have to say, draw that differently.
yeah.
Make him a scowl, not a smirk.
Yeah.
Like, what's the difference between a scowl and a smirk? And then they go round and round for days, and the art department gets mad. And yeah, there's definitely a talent to doing animation. I like that the backdrops and backgrounds were not like a Scooby-Doo where it's just color.
Yeah.
Like, they're in the mansion and it's just blue.
And they didn't run like the Scooby-Doo gang either.
Right. Same time over. The same walk. Poor Fred's got a stick up his, hey, yo, running weird. And yeah.
So, I mean, and if they try to do this in live action, just imagine how long it would have taken them to film it all and then go back in post-production and try to, edit it. And it would have probably taken a year or two, maybe three years to do a whole season. I mean, that's what they did in between the Mandalorian episode or seasons.
Right.
So, all right. Are you up for
sure,
episode 2?
Yeah. Let me, right. I'm at 000. I think I'm good.
All right. Let me get a drink real quick.
Sinister Schemes is our next. So we got very generic titles for our episodes.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second.
Sure.
I don't really drink Guinness that much, but do you know how to pour Guinness?
Very carefully.
So when you pour it like from a can into like a beer glass, you kind of like tip it, and then when it starts going, you like totally like dump it over to where it's really close to the liquid coming out or the liquid there. And when it comes up, it looks really cool because it looks like all the bubbles go down instead of up.
Oh.
Yeah, and then it makes a nice little head.
And not too thick.
No, not too thick at all.
So I primarily buy bottles.
Okay.
Mostly because I like the taste of a drink out of a bottle as opposed to pouring.
Mm-hmm.
But I got for my birthday last year an attachment that'll go on a bottle to where you can pour it and it'll give you a slight head on your beer.
Oh.
So somehow with the
air mixture,
something about that, and the design of the nozzle, it'll give you a slight head on the beer, just enough. But I never pour it into a mug because I always drink it. I've got my favorite koozie.
Oh yeah,
and I got this at an event, but it's got no branding on it. It's just a football. So That's my favorite koozie because you can't have a hockey koozie. It's going to be a puck. Baseball might work, but this actually, kind of when it's all koozied out, it kind of looks like a football. So,
Yep,
I thought that was kind of cool.
that is cool. All right, 000. I'm going to count down from 3, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, I got the Disney logo this time.
Me too. Lucasfilm.
I got Disney logo, then Lucas. Now I'm at Lucasfilm.
Okay.
So I'm at 2349.8. Now I'm seeing mask.
Tell me when you get to 42.
I'm past 40. I'm at 2340 right now.
Okay.
We're good.
Star Wars on there?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. It just went black.
Black. Yep. We're either right on or now I've got to skip recap.
You're going to click it?
Clicked it.
Okay,
and paused.
I'm at 2237.
I'm at 2238. So we're almost spot on. You ready to go again?
Okay. Yep.
Go. 37, 36, 35.
Oh, I click skip intro. I'm at 2215.
Okay, hang on. Let me get there. Hang on. I'll tell you. I'll stop it right before 15.
Tell me when you're at 9.
9. Okay. I'm at 2219 right now.
Okay.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that's
black.
Black.
Okay.
And now they're climbing. Oh, he got her out.
What is he? Wonder why he got her out. Oh, man. She's a little athletic. Well, they're not going to get out very soon.
I love that his little car looks like a Lincoln Town car.
It's pretty funny.
Very appropriate.
Yeah, I don't like that YouTube put all those commercials now.
I pay for premium YouTube and have for almost 7 years, because when I use YouTube videos for teaching, I was getting those ads. I'm like, I can't have that because I can't control what the ads for.
Yeah.
So that's when I started paying for premium, and I've never stopped. I just now started utilizing the free movies part of that.
Oh yeah. Man, they just got all kinds of weapons. Oh boy.
And he laughs.
I know.
So I think that's a female Maul. The one that's got the mask on.
Oh, maybe. Oh.
Okay, well, there we go.
He's a Force user. Or a Jedi.
So at this point, the Jedi would be underground, right?
Yeah.
Could he get a better stick than a leftover pipe?
Well, maybe it's got a lightsaber on it.
Or stuck in it somehow? Now they're both going to disappear.
See, the Sith do that because they know that the Jedi want to help people, and that's how they get away.
And now he's
It's
gone.
gone.
Oh, it's the boss.
Mm. Hmm.
Everybody wants to play with his little toy.
Yeah. Leave his balls alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering why that little girl knows who he is.
Well, maybe we'll. His team seems to know she's important.
Mm-hmm. She seems angry. Yep.
Why did she use the Force to escape the cops, though?
I don't know. Russell, when was she in Ahsoka?
So was there two Ahsokas, the live action and the cartoon?
Uh, she was in uh, Clone Wars Rebels.
Okay, Clone War Rebels.
The Ahsoka was, and then
Right.
the Ahsoka series.
And that was live action.
If she turns out to be who I think she does, she's going to be
Very,
wild.
very important for this.
No, I mean, not super important. It just, he'll just, it's his apprentice.
So is this a single dad trying to make ends meet?
Probably. Everything is grungy there, isn't it?
Yep.
Are those pizza boxes?
That does look like pizza boxes to me. He's got a lacrosse stick.
Yeah, lacrosse. Is it floating lacrosse or something?
Probably.
Crime never sleeps. Aw. back when they were happy.
I don't think you could get a human to act that Maulish right there
Yeah.
because he's so smooth. If a human did that, it would be overacting. It would be William Shatner. And I tell you what, I really enjoyed watching the original Star Trek because of his overacting. I watched it all, I don't know, in junior high or high school.
Okay.
Stayed up late at night when it came on, and I just laughed my ass off. It's so funny. She's an interesting character,
Yeah.
kind of like Medusa.
Kinda. Mm. Is she hinting at something?
I definitely think she is.
Why did she try to use her Jedi mind tricks?
Oh, he wants to push her to use her powers.
Mm-hmm. Boy, he's got a smooth tongue. Very twisty.
I wonder if that's auto tune.
No, the dude's voice is just like that.
Just like butter.
Yeah. Yeah, Darth Talon. That was Maul's apprentice. Vario gets to live another day. Yeah, she becomes his apprentice and then tries to kill him because that's what the Sith apprentices are supposed to do. Mm-mm.
I don't know. The one thing I don't really care for in the Star Wars universe is they keep adding new characters. Meaning now we got these guys that we've never seen before.
Oh, this was the Pike Syndicate who was in Boba Fett, the Book of Boba Fett.
So we have seen them before.
Yeah, we have. I mean, they were wearing like masks or something.
But meaning they had more. Well, throughout all of these series, it's like, hey, we're doing a new series. We got to add a couple of new creatures.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I think they're just trying to expand it, but I see where you're coming from.
I'm more of a casual watcher, so it becomes really hard to keep up.
That's kind of like the Darth Vader look on Rogue One.
Yep.
How many Mandalorians does he have?
I counted 2 earlier, but he may have 3. Oh, there you go. There's 4 right there.
Man, I'd be like,
I think the girl's in the red outfit. The one that came, excuse me, my lord.
Ooh, man.
He's twice the man he used to be.
Russell, when he grabbed her and I saw how she was, I kind of like am totally, I'm like 90% sure that's probably what's going to happen. Uh-oh. It's the Jedi.
Yeah, he's behind him.
He's going to be in the car with him. Oh, no, there he goes.
I guess that's supposed to be the hilt of a lightsaber at the top.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's probably going to die to Maul. Free of life or free?
Free of this world.
Yeah. Do it. Do it.
I think they should.
Do it.
There you go.
What did she like? Uh-oh. What does she have? Like ear cones?
No idea what that's all about.
Ah. All right.
So they're pretty short little episodes, Mike.
Yeah, this was 21 minutes. All right, Scott. So episode 2, what did you think?
I liked it again. They're keeping the story moving. They didn't slow it down, but they didn't take us down another rabbit hole to digest, which I think is good because this would be the time to introduce another set of characters, and then we have to figure out 5 episodes later how they become relevant. So,
well, they actually did because he like got that girl out of prison, and we don't even know why. Because she's a Jedi.
But she's ongoing. She's not new. Like this would be the time they would introduce something totally like on a forest planet, like totally removed.
You're talking about bringing in a new character in this episode. Okay.
Right. And they didn't do that. So they're continuing on with the same narrative. We see the same 2 prisoners. And so I like that from a standpoint. But who do you think their target is for this? What age group and what Star Wars fandom do you think they're targeting? Is it the Clone Wars fans, or is it the prequel, post-school fans? I'm thinking more prequel because that's where Maul first arrived.
Yeah, I think the fans that are targeting right now are probably the Clone War fans. But in the Clone Wars, he dies. But spoiler alert.
Too late now.
in the prequels, I mean, because you got the prequels where you think he's dead, and he comes back in the Clone Wars. So I think it's like more Clone Wars than the prequels.
Right. Well, and correct me if I'm wrong, the Clone Wars were very well received. They were liked, and it did speak to a younger generation, did add more fandom that wasn't there before.
Yeah, and after the Clone Wars, they came out with Clone Wars Rebels, I think, and that's more Ahsoka based.
And then we got Bad Batch and things like that. And then there's another spinoff, I think.
Yeah, they have the episodes where it's like illusions or something. Right. Hey Jason, what's going on, man? Thank you for coming to our show.
So Jason, what did you think of the first 2 episodes, or have you watched them already?
Yeah, have you watched the Maul series yet? Shadow Lord.
Shadow Lord. Timothy Chalamet.
My middle daughter is like in love with Timothy Chalamet. How do you say his last name?
Chalamet.
Chalamet. Yep.
You got to say it like Adam Sandler.
Oh, I want to show you something real quick, Scott. I put this on here. It was it's talking about Anakin when he turns to the dark side.
You're going down a path I can't follow. Stop. I love you.
Liar!
Jamie!
You're with him!
You're taking this too far.
You brought him here to kill me!
No!
Please don't keep alone! I have a special delivery for you. Huh?
forgot Arnold was in that movie. That's classic.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I saw that and I laughed so hard.
That's a good one. That's the way they mash these together. It's just art.
Yeah, I mean, especially now with AI. I mean, I sent you that clip that was sort of like Return of the Jedi ish.
Oh, with the two stormtroopers.
No. This was with Luke. Remember, I sent you, and I was like, "Oh, this looks like it could have been like a clip."
Oh, right. Yeah.
I mean, they had all the people in it and stuff, and I was just like, "Wow, this is amazing." Jason, you should totally go check this out. This show, if you have Disney Plus, it's Scott was talking about, who do I think it was pointed towards, and I think more Clone Wars than the Phantom Menace, but I think it's also for a older crowd because Darth Maul is really ruthless in this, and he was ruthless. So
Right, yeah, he wasn't fooling around.
yeah, so I mean, younger kids, it's not the fuzzy Ewoks kind of movie. This is, more of a, older adult kind of movie or show. So I still give it like a 4.5. I think it flowed really well, like you said, and it had good cinematography. Yeah, I invited Michael, but I didn't hear from him. I think he's like super busy. So, yeah, he would like it very much. But
I also think I don't know, this is just an opinion. I think the animation, because of the animation style, I think that'll definitely, because it's not Clone War animation, because Clone War still had that really animated look to it.
Yeah.
This is a little more, is it? And then you have to watch it a little bit. Oh, it's not real people, because the movements are fluid. The faces don't look as animated as we saw in the Clone Wars. So I think they're trying to grab that, and some people that may come over, because it takes a while to do all these explosions, and you got to hook people up on wires and drag them around, and all, your stunt people are getting tired of getting hurt, getting stabbed by lightsabers. I mean, what a horrible day that would be. Oh man, I've been stabbed 5 times by a lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I definitely think some people will make the transition over to the animation style.
Okay. I'm totally with you. I still have to finish the Clone Wars. I think I'm on season 4 or 5. It seemed like the first 3 seasons to the 4th season, it was the same thing over and over. It was like so repetitive. It just kind of like bored me to death. It was always the same thing. We're going to this planet, and we're, got to take it back from the separatists, and then they would win or they would lose, and then they'd get on a ship and go to the next planet and do the same thing over and over again. So in between were some good parts, but it was a lot of that.
So I have not watched it, so I'll preface it by that, but what I wanted to see out of Clone Wars was Anakin and Obi-Wan being buddies, having fun. He was an old friend, just like Obi-Wan says in New Hope, and cunning warrior. I wanted to see that in that. I don't. Maybe it was there. Maybe it wasn't.
I think. You didn't watch any of the Clone Wars, right?
No, I didn't watch any.
So it does. It has a lot of them. I mean, they're almost practically always together doing things, and they seem really buddy, and Obi-Wan is not too harsh or strict, with Anakin. He kind of like lets him go with kind of like a loose Yeah, he just wasn't a strict master. He kind of like had that looseness to where he would let him go to where it didn't feel like he was micromanaging him.
Right.
So it was really good. I mean, if you have the time to watch 7 seasons,
Oh my God.
the seven,
That's a good run. I mean, that tells you that people liked it. 7
Yeah.
seasons, that's a lot.
and I think most of the seasons had like 24 episodes, so
Really long seasons.
and they're like 30 minutes long.
So I'm currently watching the supposed to be final season of The Boys. And it is just, and it's very irreverent, very, you know what you're getting into when you watch that. So I know what I'm getting into, but it's just dragging. And I'm like, let's move this along. And it's kind of the same. It's not really the same old, but they don't need to be developing any more story. They need to wrap it up. They've already introduced plenty of characters, and they had the spinoff of the college kids, and they haven't brought that into the boys yet, because there was talk that the arc of the boys and the arc of the spinoff were going to come together in the final season, and that's how it was going to end. But that is yet to be seen. So,
do you think they had like this grand finale set up, and they just didn't know how to get it from the first part of the season to that, and they're just putting all this filler in?
I just don't. I think I kind of think they don't really know what they want to do, and they're just muddling on. Yeah, Gen V. Thank you, Russ. That's the spinoff, which was also irreverent and very much. If you're straight and narrow, you are not going to like it, because there's a lot of we're going to put this in for the shock value, and that's pretty much what the show is. It's a shock value show. I watch it because I want to see the different things they do than the other shows. That's why I watch it, not necessarily for the shock value, but to see Gen V is renewed for 3rd season, so maybe they'll finish it on the other side, on the other show, as opposed to finishing it on The Boys. But I thought that they were going to merge the two at some point. We'll see. I don't know. It's if I miss watching an episode, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. It's that kind of series for me. Whereas when I've watched Ahsoka, it's like, man, I can't wait for the next one. When I watched The Mandalorian, can't wait for the next episode.
And I was always upset when it, each episode ended, because I wanted more.
Right. And it didn't matter if it was 45 minutes or whatever, however long the length, it wasn't long enough. Absolutely.
So on Maul, if you were just watching this by yourself, did it keep your interest enough to where you'd want to watch it next week?
Yes, I think so. A lot of times I watch movies, and I'm watching sports movies mostly, and I'm watching to get caught up, because this one, I have never seen this one. So I said, I should watch this one. I should watch it. And I'll be playing on my phone and looking at TikToks while I'm watching a movie, which is, hey, that's very not healthy. This one, I was like, no, I want to see what they're going to do with these characters. I want to see. I like the introduction of the Maul's kinmen and the Mandalores. I'm like, oh, so they are hired guns that'll work for anybody.
They're called like Zareth or Zaketh. I think it's Zareth. That's their race.
There's the Maul character, Zareth.
Yeah.
Zareth character. Okay.
With a Z.
That's fun. That's fun to say.
Ahsoka season 2 is still happening. Yeah, I haven't really researched it lately, but I know it's done filming and they're editing it, and I'm not sure when it's coming out. Probably 2027.
I don't understand why they can't have any movie or show come out on May 4th.
I know. Wouldn't that be awesome?
I mean, they do it in May, but they don't do it on May 4th. It's almost like they're like, we don't want to flood the theaters.
I mean, why?
You're making money, aren't you?
Yeah.
But we're losing money at Disney, Florida, Disney, California, all these, because we want people to come to those locations for the parade. And I've been to one of those. I've been to the parade before. It is fantastic.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, oh God, he was so big. The guy that played Chewbacca, he was such a tall dude. When he waved his hand, it was like he was waving another joint, like another arm, that he had another arm because his hands were so big.
Did you say Chewbacca?
I did. Oh, you got your Chewbacca. What does it say on there?
It says loyalty.
Okay, there you go. That's what Chewbacca means in Chewbaccan language.
Probably. Yeah, Jason, Scott and I both miss him.
Yeah, he's on the wall back here. I got him on the wall. He's forever there, and will always be with us. And
Yeah.
I'm sure he gets to come to all the streams now.
Yep. Yeah, I forget myself sometimes and want to text him and realize, he wouldn't be able to get the text. So it kind of sad. But anyway, let's get back to Maul. And
Mike, what did you think of Maul and the story so far? And
something would have to be like outrageously awesome for me to give it a 5. I don't think it was outrageously awesome. I think it was awesome, some of the parts. So I'll give it a 4. And I think they let it flow really fast. I mean, you're meeting new people, and you're not sure what's going on. Like, and there were a couple of slow parts, like when the police officer went to his house, and talked to his son. That was kind of slow. And then, when Maul's like talking to the girl through the glass, trying to get her to join the dark side. I mean, a solid 4. Like you said on the first one, I give the series a solid 4.
I agree.
So that's what I think.
I think if they continue on with the storyline, not try to develop too many other storylines at the same time, I think we've probably got a pretty good story, because the problem is you create these other storylines and then you abandon them and you go back and forth. It gets, I think you lose something, and I also think you lose continuity.
Yeah.
And especially when you're introducing a new character and reintroducing a character that, I mean, I remember people lost it over Maul in The Phantom Menace. They're like, we want more of this dude.
Yeah.
The Sith have Padawan. This is awesome. And because, that was a brand new concept. We had read about it in the comics and stuff like that. But yeah, so this one's been probably much needed for a long time.
Yep. And I mean, we get to follow along. I know that eventually that Jedi is going to meet with Maul, but if things happen like I think it is, I think Maul's going to kill him, and then he's going to take that girl, the girl Jedi, and turn him into his apprentice, who becomes Darth Talon. I think that was her name. And she like paints herself up with the little markings like Maul had. She paints herself red and then the black markings. So
now, were those supposed to be tattoos, or that's like we're following the rock band Kiss here?
I think they're born like that.
Oh, so you think Maul had the markings already?
Yeah, because the other guys had those too.
Right.
So, and if you'll remember, the police officer's like, hey, this guy's different. He doesn't have the same markings as this other group of guys. So
I always thought in Phantom Menace, I'm like, they didn't do enough on his makeup because it looked like makeup. In a lot of the shots, you could see that makeup glistening. They should have put that powder stuff on it to give it more of a skin look than a makeup-y look.
Yeah. Well, besides him meeting up with the Jedi and turning the Jedi to a Sith assassin, I think I'm wondering, I'm not sure, they probably won't do this, but he's supposed to eventually at the end meet up with Obi-Wan, So I don't know if they're gonna like do this season and then try to drag it on to where they have another season and then he meets up with Obi-Wan, or even if they try a third season. So
But
I'm not sure.
Where are we in the Obi-Wan series? Isn't that being filmed? The live action?
I don't. I think they put it on hold. I don't.
Kathleen Kennedy, before she left, she probably put it on hold, and then it didn't. When Filoni took over, it didn't happen.
Yeah, Filoni's all about Ahsoka and Rebels and
this.
That.
Yeah.
And so I don't think Obi-Wan's high on his list, but Ewan McGregor said he'd do it.
Right. Well, he needs to do it before he gets too old to do it.
Yeah, he's almost as old as Alec Guinness was when he filmed Star Wars. I thought Alec Guinness was like in his 60s or 70s when he filmed it. He was only in his 50s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Like 52. And,
so he was already that gray? Or
yeah.
Surely they didn't gray him,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because that wasn't a thing back then.
No.
We're going to dye your hair, or we're going to...
No. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So 8 episodes left. Jason, I never did really watch Buffy that much, and you said they canceled the new Buffy series. So
I saw that. I was like, I didn't even know they were working on it, and then it's canceled.
Yeah, I was talking to Scott earlier, and I was like, "Oh, look on Disney, they have Malcolm in the Middle, the new season." And I didn't even know that they had like all the old people in there. I mean, I guess his dad stopped making meth so he could come back.
There you go. It's blue. It's blue.
But all right, Scott. Real quick before we go, what's going on with your channel next week or the weeks coming up?
This coming week, I have on. Hang on, let me grab my calendar because I keep saying the wrong dates. People don't like it when you do that. Let's see. Tuesday, I've got Jacob of All Trades, who is a house DJ professional. He's going to come on the channel and talk about music in sports movies, which I think will be a good conversation. We may also have some surprises there. And then on Thursday, I'm meeting with Lewis from Adventure Stadiums, and he does trading cards. He sells trading cards and memorabilia for a living. So he's going to talk to us about best practices for starting a collection, best practices for reviving your collection. Because Michael, we started talking, I went looking for my Star Wars cards, and I found them.
You did?
Yes, I found them, and they are in pretty bad shape. So they're I didn't take, I traded them, played with them, carried them around, all the things we did as a kid, because we didn't even have the plastic sleeves back in the 70s.
When your guy comes on, pull them out and hold them up, and show it to him, and ask him to rank them or rate them.
We're going to do a pre-meeting, which I like to do with all my guests if I have the time, if they have the time. So we're actually going to meet in person before we meet on screen, because his shop's not far from me.
Oh, nice.
Which is, of course, why he's here in the first place.
Is he going to sit with you, or is he going to be on a different
He's going to be on
place?
the screen as opposed to coming to the studio, because that's just way too much for anybody. And then I got to reconfigure, and I've got sound issues when I have a second person also, because it's not built for it.
Unless they're drinking whiskey with you, right?
There you go. Yeah, because nobody cares what it sounds like when you had a couple of drinks.
Exactly.
And then probably the most exciting thing I've got going on is the 24th. It's a Friday. It's a celebration of our 1 year at Rafters.
Yay.
And there will be prizes. Russell and Jason, you are invited. And so we'll celebrate that on the 24th. And who knows, we may have special guests, we may not. I mean,
24th, is that a Friday?
It is a Friday. It's a Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and it's going to be loose and fun. So we may have people dropping in and dropping out. Definitely going to have some games, and I think we're going to have people on the panel like Mike, and I think we'll have them play for people in the chat. So we'll kind of do it radio style.
Yeah, that'll be
So
fun.
if Mike knows the answers, you're a winner. If he's not, you're a loser. And I would pick Mike because he's been there from the start. He's been very supportive of the channel, and I appreciate you, brother.
Oh, I appreciate you, man. You were very supportive of me before you started your channel. So, you know,
it's been a fun ride being a part of the Carbonite Jedi. It really has. And I've enjoyed every minute of it. And I love being on with you, but I also enjoy your content, your videos that you put out. I think it adds to my love of Star Wars.
Well, I appreciate that, Scott. Russell, yes, I am going to probably do them on Thursday nights. So 8 more weeks, Thursday night. It'll be me, and hopefully if Scott can make it, or JD, or whoever else, they're welcome to come and join in the festivities of watching Maul Shadow Lord.
It's always fun with friends. It's much better watch.
Yep, exactly. Well, all right. Well, Russell and Jason, I really appreciate y'all coming and chatting with us. And Scott, I appreciate you, and I'll see you backstage. And
bye, Russell and Jason.
Everybody, this is the Carbonite Jedi. I appreciate you. And remember, the Force will be with you always.